I still have a vision for doing things in football. And I'll be honest with you, that might be coaching again at some point. I don't think it's this year. I think maybe in the future, but that's not where my heart is right now.
Listen, I ain't even gonna hold you. You know why I'm here. The Sean Payton talk is out there. It's real. I'm just here so we can talk about it. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk. Right back like I never left. What's good with y'all, man? Craziness. You know why I'm here. You know what I'm here to talk about. Sean Payton stepped away. He retired, whatever he did, and everybody looked straight at the Cowboys. So what you gonna do? That's it. So soon as the story broke, everybody went straight to Cowboys Twitter, every Cowboys feed, whatever you do to get your Cowboys news. So what you gonna do? And it's funny to me, man. First and foremost, I was going to talk about Kellen Moore. Today started off with Kellen Moore. I woke up with a hunch that Kellen Moore is going to probably be retained because his whole get a head coaching job thing ain't going too good. But we're going to get to that tomorrow probably. Or soon. Got all off season, right? Plenty of time to talk about it. But this Sean Payton thing just kept building steam. And then the story broke and it was like, oh, guess we got to talk about Sean Payton tonight. Look, Sean Payton will coach the Cowboys at some point. The only thing that can derail that is Mike McCarthy wins the championship this year. Now, here's the dilemma for CFT. Y'all going to say, so are we winning the championship? We got a lot of stuff to see. Free agency, OTAs, draft, OTAs, training camp. See how this team comes together, different coaches, players, etc. I can't make that type of prediction right now. The reality of the situation is Sean Payton will coach this team at some point. It's inevitable. Our ownership group likes Sean Payton. He worked here before. He's homegrown. And y'all know how Jerry and them feel about homegrown products. He left and had big success as a head coach. But Jerry and them looks at him as the prodigal son. You're supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Sorry to Mike. I still got love for Mike. If Mike ends up coaching this year, I'm going to support him and think that he can get the job done. It's real. But right now, it's real. Because if you listen to his soundbite, he did not say that he was not going to coach this year. He didn't say no. He said, I don't plan on it. The plan is to step back, maybe do some TV. I've heard that floating out there and everything like that. But I want us to. Can y'all work with CFT? Y'all want to help? Y'all want to be involved? Let's be detectives. Let's break this down. First and foremost, if you got any information that I don't present, please put it in the comments, because I would love to learn more. Also, I want you to put in the comments, do you even want Sean Payton? It's a whole lot of Sean Payton is the same as Mike McCarthy going on. And I want to know y'all thoughts, because I feel like Sean Payton is a little bit more buttoned up, a little bit more precise, a little bit more concise with how he goes about his business. He has a point of view. He runs an offense for real. Mike did, but Mike doesn't no more. Do you feel like if he came here that they would take that away and make Kellen Moore stay? But we'll get to that. Let's see if we actually get him. There's a story floated out there by Mike Florio saying that in 2019, we almost had a full trade in place already for Sean Payton. But because Anthony Davis demanded a trade, they wouldn't let him go. It kind of killed the deal. I don't know if this thing's right. The story's going to keep floating. You think this thing ain't just getting started? Till Jerry and Steven come out and say, Mike is our coach. Stop asking. It's going to keep going. Because one of the dominoes we needed to fall, if this is dominoes, we needed Sean Payton to say, I don't want to be with the Saints. Done. We needed Sean Payton to say, I'm not saying I won't coach this year. The plan is not to. Done. We needed to hear Jerry Jones and them not back up Mike McCarthy. Done. A lot of things are falling into place, right? The thing that hasn't fallen into place is Jerry and them speaking on this. And they're going to get questions. It's coming. They can't run. And we'll know if they're being coy. We'll see if something's in the works. If they refuse to do interviews, something might be in the works. They come out and just say, no, we're not worrying about Sean this year. Mike is our coach for the year. We can all put this to bed and move forward with Mike and whatever our staff's going to be. But we got to see, man. I can't just act like this ain't going on. And I wasn't going to talk on it. But come on now. Like I said, when this happened, you're like, so what y'all going to do? Because the reality of the situation is this. We are, roster-wise, veteran-wise, I feel like we have the proper personnel in place. But we might need a different conductor. It is what it is. I don't know what that special sauce is, but I want Mike to regain it and figure it out if we don't bring Sean in this year. It just is what it is. But you want to know my opinion. I wouldn't mind them bringing in Sean. It's all about the price. I'm not giving y'all 4 first-round picks. Y'all could trip. Y'all could chill out. I'm not giving you 2 first-round picks. There's a story out there on The Fan. Go to The Fan. They were talking about this earlier today, too. Go to The Fan's YouTube page. I ain't going to put a video in here because they ain't going to get my joint snatched down. And they basically were saying that there's a story out about how Sean Payton said that he would do this about a couple weeks ago and that he would make the Saints let him out the deal for little to no compensation. Because if they don't, he's just going to retire and they'll never get anything. Now, I don't know how true that is, but I'm willing to listen. That's all we can do right now, right? So my thoughts on this is Sean Payton. I don't know if it's not going to be today or tomorrow. Might not be next month. It might be next year. But all y'all people saying Sean Payton will not coach the Cowboys, there's only one thing stopping that. And it's a win-win for us. Y'all want to hear it? We either go out there this year, accomplish our long-time goal of NFC Championship game, Super Bowl, complete success, Mike McCarthy safe. Or we get the consolation prize of another coach that I know y'all got respect for. I know y'all think is incredible. And I know most of y'all think is better than McCarthy because a lot of y'all ain't like me. I've been backing McCarthy. Y'all been off McCarthy, a lot of y'all. Right? So now, we either win the chip, have some extreme success, definitely not one and done, or we get Sean Payton. The wild card right now is, do we get him this year? And how is that possible? I don't know if y'all been around in sports or you just woke up, but anything is possible. I've seen the craziest things happen. You feel me? I've seen James Harden gain weight just to get traded to another team. Like, things happen. Leverage is out there. And if there was supposedly a deal in place with Gail Benson and Jerry Jones previously, that means that they talk, they communicate. And now that this thing has come to fruition and it's really possible, ain't nothing holding it back. Don't be surprised if it do happen and it ain't for as much compensation as y'all think. Never know. Might just be some bread. You know, Jerry got plenty of that. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. First and foremost, if you heard something that I ain't hear, I don't mind you correcting me and saying, nah, it's really like this. Do you want Sean Payton? And what would you give up to get Sean Payton? And lastly, do you think we're going to get him this year or next year? But it's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. I couldn't help it. I had to talk about him.